signal.
Cool.
That's how it's felt every time I've tried to connect to my Xbox Series X experience. For people who haven't seen the prior streams, my Xbox Series X would not download a single smart delivery game.
Smart.
For anyone who doesn't understand the gravity of that situation, every game that has a Series X version is a smart delivery game, except for Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition.
That's all you need.
And like one other game, probably what was that really bad shooter?
Oh, Bright
Memory?
Yeah. So for anyone who didn't know, I can only play Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition Bright Memory. But it's okay. The man on the phone from Xbox convinced me over the course of 2 weeks and way too long of tech support phone calls to send him my Xbox. And so today, they have sent back my Xbox. But here's the problem.
Was it a boomerang?
It's not my fucking Xbox. It's a completely new Xbox that they hope works.
Okay. Look on
That's
the bright side.
exciting.
Look on the bright side. Even if it doesn't work, you cost them $500.
Right? So, we're going to boot this completely fresh Xbox and hope something magical between it not being possessed by SSD imps.
Oh, should I grab a Ethernet to run all the way over? Do we have
Oh,
one?
I already got one.
Okay,
I got
great.
an Ethernet in my setup over here. Don't worry, Bob.
I think this will be magical no matter what the result is.
Don't worry, Bob. I'm very practiced in hooking up an Ethernet, unhooking an Ethernet, redoing our entire network setup, changing MAC addresses, changing DNS lookups, and everything else the man from Xbox had me do.
Well, don't worry, Dan. This time I'm here. I can set it up so it works with a hotspot on my phone.
The guy from Xbox actually said that. The funny thing is, Bob didn't know he said that, made the joke.
Download this 80 gigabyte game over data.
I think it's
Yes.
I think Master Chief Collection's 110.
Is it done yet?
So we're
Is it done yet?
How about now? Okay,
You know,
here we go.
I think you're gonna get this to work this time because you have Bob here, an Xbox gamer, who will be able to support you through this.
Did you download Fortnite?
Your government mandated Xbox gamer.
Thanks everyone for subscribing and asking us to download Fortnite. Something we hopefully won't do.
Hopefully that the Xbox won't just turn on and demand that. Let's see what we got going on so far. I've done literally nothing on this system.
This is fresh boot.
Fresh boot, first time boot.
Yeah, Xbox.
So there we go.
It's the box.
The unknown journey will continue.
I didn't want this. I didn't buy this box to have a bad experience. I bought it to play Halo at a bare minimum.
Right, and play Gears 5 at least. Like those are the
It's really
two
hitting me.
things.
It's been over a month since you got this box.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that I haven't been able to do shit with it the whole time.
It's been more than a month since our life changed when we got the PS5.
Guys, I'm
Some
worried
may
this
say that's
Xbox
crazy.
just won't even work.
Look,
No,
it's just gotta do a long boot up and set enough windows for the first time.
Bob, let me be straight with you. I've never seen a Series X take this long.
I know, that's scary.
Now,
Oh no,
Some-
please.
some may say-
Don't tell me they sent you a broke box called Xbox.
that might be funny. People think, feels exaggerating our life's being changed with the PS5. It has. It's so much quieter in this room. At
Yes.
all times.
100%.
Yeah.
So much quieter.
This is genuinely making me nervous.
So you want to go to
Okay,
COD
okay,
Lords
okay.
or
Come on. Oh.
Oh,
That's going to be on
Alright.
this screen for 15 minutes.
Yep. Now
Yeah,
I gotta.
set up with the Xbox app.
Okay, we're selecting English, United States. The network is connected. That's good.
Okay.
Time to update.
Always time to update when you first get an Xbox. Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully the update isn't part delivery.
Thank you, Breezy Kanzaki, for subscribing. I figure they can watch the spinny thing. What do you think?
Yeah, I
Bob?
think so. It's not going to ask you for user info for a little while here.
Oh, we got another notification.
My Xbox has returned.
Mm.
From where? Microsoft's Pet Cemetery.
They said they shipped the new box from Xbox's Pet Cemetery.
Start update. Man,
Ooh.
it's so bad that Xbox is the only one who does this. It's like, you can't do anything until you update.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Last time I not only tried to use that mobile app, I tried to take everything off the old console and send it over the network. I'm doing neither of those this time.
Yeah, no, nothing.
No. 0%
Don't trust
chance.
any of it.
The virus.
It sounds
could've
like
been
you're not being very cooperative.
No, I'm just doing
Dan
things...
is social distancing his Xbox from the One X.
Yes.
Yeah, the One X might be the real disease console.
Oh my god.
Kai Bear says, I'm really worried you guys got said someone else's refurbished Xbox. No, this thing is fresh. The funniest part, do we still... Whatever, don't worry. Because the box, of course, has our shipping address on it.
Mm.
They have a cardboard version of the Series X retail box, basically, that they ship these in. It's really funny because people don't realize they haven't seen it. That box is a weird shape. It is a very specific shape for a box that most products do not require. They made a cardboard version, so that's really funny to me.
Well, the cardboard version feels more custom. Like, it's just a cylinder. It's the exact shape of it, but bigger.
Yeah,
in every
and then it
dimension.
still has the it still has the styrofoam inserts and stuff to exactly hold.
I just imagined getting the cardboard version. It's just the Jurassic Park meme where it's like with shitty instruments.
Yes. That's kind of how it felt getting the Series X in the first place, though, because it didn't work. A lot of people will lead you to believe that I'm the only human on the face of the planet experiencing this problem. But Xbox customer support literally confirmed to me directly, others are having this problem.
Yeah, people just work through it. Like, they don't care. They just they're okay with smashing the button for 2 hours straight, hoping it downloads.
Dude, it got to a point where even that's impossible.
Jesus.
Like, it stopped downloading Master Chief Collection completely well before it hit 80 gigs out of 110.
Yeah.
Did they send special instruction? Oh, let me explain. After being on a phone call with the tech support guy for hours across 2 weeks, here's how I know my Xbox is coming back. I get a shipping notification. It's like, hey, your Xbox is coming back. It arrives, nothing. It's just an Xbox. I'm like,
yeah, no
Okay,
documentation in there at all.
they just sent me a new Xbox.
Which-
okay, that's
Man, that sounds like some big red ring procedures.
Let me take you through how this worked with my Switch.
okay.
I shipped it off to the repair factory.
Uh-huh.
They sent me a progress update from the repair factory. They sent it back to me with a full list of everything they did to it, and it was in a perfect box for it.
That sounds really pro-consumer, actually.
It was very nice.
Ugh.
It's like, okay, we replaced these fans and all this, and it's like, oh, cool.
My God.
We
Well,
gave it a
at
kiss.
this point, they don't. There's no way they fix those things and send them back to people.
Right, because and
They
that's
just-
the
they
thing.
just-
This can't be someone else's refurbished Xbox because they don't have any Xboxes.
Right.
Yeah, those go to
the fu-
GameStop. Those
Here's-
go to GameStop.
Here's literally the most fucked up part of all this. Also, yeah, they told me to return it to GameStop.
God.
Fucking good luck. Anyways, the most fucked up part of this is I told him, you guys aren't gonna ship me a refurbished Xbox after I just bought a brand new one and had this problem like the moment I opened it, right? And he goes, well, we can't because there aren't any. Implying they absolutely would fuck me on this.
Yeah, definitely. That's a policy.
That killed me.
Congratulations. It's a good thing you're an early adopter, or else this would have really made you mad.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Now I'm just thinking about the guy who had an original 360,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was like he had all kinds of people autograph it,
Yeah.
and then it red ringed, and he's
Oh.
like, "Now Microsoft, I do not want you to clean the case. Don't
Oh.
clean the case, Microsoft."
no.
And the guy on the phone was like, "Of course we wouldn't. We'd never do that. We have it all marked down. You don't have to worry about it." They send him back. It's not even actually clean because they like signed it with Sharpie. They have like the Sharpie residue when you try to wash Sharpie off something. So it's just
my
like a
God.
black smear all over the white case.
God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, at least they didn't bullshit me like that guy. I'm signing in.
Right. I'm trying to think if
Dramatic.
what I've had to deal with from Xbox.
Oh,
support.
this was when Microsoft cared, I guess, because they sent him because it was like an Xbox fanboy autograph. It wasn't like some other thing. So
Mhm.
they're like, so they had all of Bungie and Bill Gates sign a new one and sent it to him.
Oh my God. I'll remember it eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, you got this, Dan. I believe in you.
Oh, and someone having some brain troubles.
I have too many Xbox accounts.
Yes.
Okay, good. I remembered it. We're good.
This is me whenever I have to sign into anything where it has too strict a password requirement. It's like,
Did you want
what
a punctuation? Did you want multiple different key types?
It's like, what was it? How many stupid rules did they have?
Dan, you
can-
gotta level up that publisher distribution of data.
No shit. That is the screen it's showing me right now.
What?
You have to. you
We
have to
found
have a-
all the system settings and preferences from your last Xbox.
No, don't do it. Good
No,
God.
no.
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 It's
I
like
do-
you're being pulled into that fucking tornado at the start of Kingsglaive.
See, I was sitting here and I was like, I do feel like I'm in a Mortal Kombat 4 cutscene. Phil Spencer's gonna abruptly walk up from off screen to kick me, and I'll go, ooh, as I fly by.
I just imagine that meme, but it's your head on next to a dying Xbox, and then the other Xbox just appears to kill you.
What's with these time zones?
I don't know.
Why
Keep
are
go-
these time zones fucked up? Oh, I
Yeah,
gotta
keep
go, I
going
gotta
down.
go
There we
way
go,
this
okay.
way. Okay. Way this way. Okay. We're good.
No, don't worry about it, Dan. It'll all be fine.
It will.
I hope. I'm hoping.
I really hope so. I don't want this to persist.
Tell me about it. I just want to play Halo
Yeah.
with the Gigaboots disc.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like, come on. It's like, come on, I'm getting bored.
Okay.
We got a cool purple background and it's got the wave.
Pretty
I'm
good.
so nervous.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous.
What are you doing? What are we doing, Dan? What are you trying to test?
We're gonna stick in Halo.
Okay.
Should I try it digitally exclusively, or oh, it's got 2 updates going already. What are we updating? The store and store experience host?
Oh man, this was really till 1080p. Oh my
Yes.
god, it looks so bad.
Look, it's handshaking at 4K. That's all you're getting. So
Looks great on the stream.
Oh, here we go. Here it comes.
I'm just gonna let it update these things.
Yeah, these are important things to get updated. I hear we need the
Okay.
store experience host.
I love store experience host.
I love having store experiences. Thank you, Phil.
You know,
Spencer.
Phil. You know, Phil. When I was turning on my PS5 for the first time,
Yeah.
and it was doing the thing to set it up, and I wasn't even done with the setup. I look at the top, and it's like, we're updating a game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
first
were
thing it
updating
asked,
apps,
Robert,
bro.
Would you
Oh,
like
hey.
to put a game in to install it while you finish setting up your console?
Yeah, really amazing feature.
It was a really great experience on
Yeah.
the PS5 setting it up. I was blown away. One, the boot up screen looks incredible.
Uh-huh.
Two, it lets you insert the disc to download your game, to install your game while you're signing in and setting up all these settings. It's
Why is it taking so long to do the size? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's
We don't.
bizarre that the bar doesn't even appear.
that's how it is for store experience, host.
But Microsoft Store is the same way, Dan.
That's how it is for Microsoft Store.
What would happen if you tried to go to the store before you
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
Yeah, we don't want to test it, but
I am doing everything by the goddamn book. I am.
there it is.
Okay, there's our. Oh.
Wait, it's only 57%.
Whoa! Oh.
You know, I'm really hoping that
I'm
once
gonna
everything's
fucking pass
updated,
out.
we don't have to
Flipper.
say there are no winners here.
Yeah, it would be really nice if I didn't have that experience with my Xbox Series X.
Why is it going at 800 kilobytes?
I don't kilobits.
Kilobits,
Actually,
I'm
it's an
sorry.
eighth of the speed that you said. That was ridiculous. I don't know, but for some reason these core things do that.
Are we on AOL? Did I accidentally sign up for that again?
Oh, I may have it on mute. It might have said you got mail. 1 second. Let me unmute this.
God, this is going as slow as like my 2002 Dish Network fucking setup. Whenever you'd have to turn it
a ROM
on.
of Last Blade 2 faster than this 22 years ago.
Oh man.
It did the
Okay.
same thing with the fucking Dish Network box in 2002, where it go zzz, stop in
Man,
the middle of just
remember
shit.
Monday night when the PS5 downloaded all of Mortal Kombat 11 in 40 minutes?
Yes. That was
Yes.
great. It's okay because you think that's impressive, but just watch how fast it downloads Halo Master Chief Collection, a game that's 110 gigs.
Yeah.
I sure hope this is set up and it works fine.
Please,
I-
Microsoft.
I can't even say words that
Do it
express
slowly.
how much I
Move
want
through
this to
these
work.
slowly. Make it dramatic.
Here we go. Please install this game, IO.
Please.
Because for people who didn't notice, we have it on disc. It's right here. I just
Yeah, well, it'd be convenient to have it digitally because it's Halo.
because
I
I'd like to
that.
not insert the disc.
Galo.
Okay.
I'm just okay. Here we go.
Hey, look, it's downloading.
The moment you
Okay.
said that, it stopped.
Yeah. No.
I said it was downloading and then it stopped. Sorry, guys.
Okay, it's fine.
It just
It's-
switched to saying installing,
it
which
just
is not
needed to-
downloading, I guess.
Dan, what's going on?
Don't do this.
Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil, how you doing?
It stopped before.
Up. There we go. There we go. It slipped. Man, you got like 363 people here.
So you were saying Mortal Kombat downloaded how fast?
40 minutes.
roughly 2 gigs a minute. Yeah.
So what you're saying is that game's about 80 gigs. Is that right, everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This should download it in an hour. That's
true. Also, I can corroborate feels because it took me just as long for my download of that game.
yeah. It took me that long too.
I had to corroborate because I forgot if feel was high at the time or not.
Why is it doing this?
I was. I was a big fan of that. Where I was like, you haven't done the ritual yet. You're like, that's a good idea. I gotta go do that.
Hey, Bob,
Get the disc.
get the disc. We're gonna
All
try.
right.
We're gonna try
a
the
couple
disc.
couple of roadblocks on our way here. You know,
Probably
it's
put it
just
over there.
warm-ups.
Just put in Gears 5 and see if you can download the update.
I'm doing fine, Bob.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Now,
there you
Dan,
go.
if this doesn't
you
work,
go over there and rub his shoulders or something.
if this doesn't work, just keep sending it back to Xbox to take
Naya
more and
pumped
more of their
100
time and
people on
money.
T to watch a game
Yeah, it
download
is.
and
1 second.
ISNT even doing that.
We got a donation from Jucifer who says, nigh upon 400 people are here to watch a game downloaded. It isn't even doing that.
The chat suggests try connecting to a VPN.
It would be pretty funny if that worked.
Yeah, no, what if it's just like, you're in America, it doesn't work?
Oh, hey, 121 gigabyte update. Let me update now and see.
Update.
Let me see what that does. That's gonna do something, right? You're gonna do the thing?
A month and they don't fix this problem they have to know exists by now.
It's gonna be really funny when the tech support guy, he calls me back and he says, hey, did it work? And I go, no.
No.
And he goes, well, I have some more things to do.
Do all the same things I said last 2 times. Again.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, cool. It's downloading. Look at it go.
Hey.
It's 75 gigashits.
Terafarts.
Oh, it actually appears to be downloading. Oh, it stopped.
It completes in about 9 hours. I don't understand. This is totally with Xbox.
At least it's downloading, even if it's slow. Oh, and see, now it's like, an hour. See, if it actually downloads, it'll be on par with Sony.
Yeah, it stopped.
Except for the part where the Game Pass version didn't work and I bought 3 years of Game Pass.
Maybe Game Pass is for smaller games. God.
Maybe
so
they
bad.
sabotaged your account because they knew you were doing tricks.
True. They knew you're up to your old fucking
Like,
trickery.
We can't give them 3 years of Game Pass for $1. Make it not work.
It's hilarious. They're like, every account that got cheap Game Pass just gets flagged until it's done.
I hope you didn't buy any fucking Rice Krispie treats.
We're teaching you to diet.
The orbital ion cannon revs
Every
up.
big
Oh,
think
we got a
next gen
donation.
discussion over the last 2 years has led to this.
Every big think next gen discussion over the last 2 years has led to this, says Iron Aggro.
It stopped again.
Yeah. So, hey Bob,
Hey, Dan.
this may just barely work well enough to possibly, over the course of weeks, possibly maybe download this. Now, I know it's not going to do it within any reasonable span of time because it couldn't do it over 5 days. It only got to 80 gigs over 5 days last time.
How much faster does this look than it did before? How are we looking?
Identical. I'm going to be
Oh,
honest.
God.
This is actually worse. Like, when you saw me die earlier, when it hit 200 megs and it just stopped.
Yeah, I used to hit more than that. What was
Yeah, it normally stops by 3 gigs or 4 gigs. That's when it would shit its pants before. Now. And for anyone who thinks this is somehow our network, I've done literally everything possible, including hooking this Xbox directly to the modem. It's not a networking problem. I activated UPnP, I opened all the ports, I did manual port forwarding, I did a DNS lookup change, I did literally everything.
Did you talk to a gamer?
Nah, I'm doing it right now. I'm talking to 3
Dan,
gamers.
did you try killing a goat over a copper bowl?
No, I haven't done that one yet. So, Bob, we're willing to say this just is not functional.
It seems to be the exact same problem as
So
before.
we're ready to move on to phase 2 of the stream then.
Oh,
This is a
fuck.
one-way street. You would
You're
agree
not ready
that
for phase 2, chat.
because I don't need this in my life.
Yeah, no, it's...
Before we move on to phase 2, let me just show any stupid asshole who's gonna come here later and be like, obviously, their network's really bad. No, watch. I will blitz through fucking Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, assuming this acts like it did before. So here we go.
This is an even worse Xbox.
So look at this, 400 megabits per second at one point, 300. Look at it go, because it doesn't have a smart delivery version. It works just fine.
Can you make it so both games are in view?
This
Like-
is insane.
Look, it passed it. It passed the disc.
How
It's
how
gonna
can you
pass
have a
network
problem
now.
like this? One, how can you have a problem like this? Two, how do you not fix it in more than a month?
It wasn't in high enough profile problem for like big
But
enough
it's an
people channels didn't get angry.
Problem.
Right. If this happened to every journalist, they would all chill out while Microsoft solves the problem, and then it would get solved. Since it's me, a guy who runs a Twitch channel, and countless other, because it's literally countless. We don't know how many there are out there, but tech support confirmed there are others. Since they presumably aren't journalists, their shit's being ignored. So, like, it's really upsetting to me right now to know that I just literally can't own an Xbox and play games on it. For people who missed it, I bought Assassin's Creed Valhalla for my Xbox. I was going to play through that game on my Xbox. Xbox has variable refresh rate, so that game looks smooth as shit on this TV. But it didn't fucking work. Because the game is not on the disc. The disc is just a key for smart delivery. And smart delivery doesn't fucking work.
That's smart.
Like, I literally... At the end of the day, this was just in a worst case scenario, like, say every exclusive from Microsoft sucks, right? Let's say that every game they've announced is terrible. At the end of the day, this was a convenient way for me to play Halo the Master Chief Collection in high fidelity. This was a convenient way for me to play Gears 5 in a high fidelity, for us to do multiplayer stuff with each other co-oping through the story in Gears, and with the community for Halo. Now, it can't even do that.
You know, looking at your download now, I've realized, man, it would download the 80 gigs faster on Xbox. Like, you're generally going really fast there.
Yeah, it's a pretty alright speed. It's about
Did you
this.
hear the PS5 has
About
69 terashits per megawatt? Did you hear the Xbox can't even ship?
Diablo Jobs donated. Did you hear the PS5 had 69 terashits per megafart? And then another quote. Did you hear the Xbox can't even shit?
This is
So,
this is a ghost problem. You may never be able to own an Xbox.
Right. And no one's going to care enough about this stream, this experience, my hellish dead end with this fucking system for them to fix it ever. Because I spent forever on the phone with them just trying to explain it's only smart delivery games. It's only smart. It's not my network. It is only... And then he said, maybe it's a problem with the SSD. And it's like, no, these other games download fine. It's clearly a problem with the OS and the certifications on the server side. You know, you see these problems in the Windows Store, right? When you go to buy games off of that, like PSO2 and other things like that have had this scale of problem. But they won't own up to it. There's clearly nothing I can do to make them care, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put up phase 2. Because I'm done with this. I don't
You're
even
not
fucking
ready.
care that I spent the money I did on Devil May Cry 5 here. Because what? I want to own a $500 fucking box to play one version of one game? Like, I'm done. We're going to phase 2.
Oh,
Fuck
no.
this shit.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Oh no.
I'm going to go ahead and resize that. I feel like,
Hey, look, people been contributing already.
So there you go. There's our stream goal, everyone. If we hit that stream goal, I will destroy this Xbox with a sledgehammer and fucking film it in 6K. I'm so sick of this thing, and I don't have time in my life for it. I don't need to have a console that won't work. That is not what I need in my life, and I have never regretted getting a console or any piece of hardware as much in my life as this box.
No,
You should
Dan,
put
it
what-
isn't a console that doesn't work. It's worse.
Yeah, because if it was a console that didn't work, that means I could go to the store and get another, and it would work. But that's never
Yeah.
going to happen with this.
Yeah.
There is a literal ghost in the machine that will not let you play Gears.
I'm doing my part.
Shibiagato donated $5, says, I'm doing my part. We're going to be hearing notifications. What?
$2 each person we can get there.
They're
God.
shipping a lawsuit to court called Dan Video Games versus Xbox about a box called Xbox not working like the last box called Xbox because of the box called Xbox breaking the OS for the box called Xbox.
Could you imagine that I take them to court? There's no way. I'm poor.
Yeah.
I'll
Condolences,
lose.
Dan. Fucking end IT. Cast IT into the flames.
God, it sucks so bad. I was... It sucks so bad.
Do it. Let the rage flow through you.
Oh god.
I have no Xbox Series son.
I have no Xbox Series son. Yeah, no, they took my son. And then they sent back a homunculus with the same disease.
Ooh.
Send the Xbox to KZ.
Champ Cold suggests I send KZ the Xbox. I don't think the rest of the people donating right now would appreciate that.
Right.
Oh no, I already wanted to volunteer.
Let's
Will you
fuck
send
shit
me a
up.
piece?
Sure.
Holy shit, that shut up.
Yeah, it did.
Since this bug also makes your Xbox One X useless, can I have
When you
that?
complete Xbox, will that mean no more Halo?
Oh god, it also does affect my 1X. I just wasn't even thinking about it. I put owning that out of my head
Yeah.
because I've just been so
All right.
upset about
Break
this
IT,
one.
All right.
break IT,
Someone
break
said
IT,
send the
break IT,
SSD to me.
break IT,
No, I already
break
have
IT,
the same
break
SSD in my
break
PS2.
IT, break IT,
I don't
break
need
IT, break IT, break IT, break IT, break IT, break IT,
I may want to
break
turn off
IT,
text
break
to
IT.
speech.
Oh god,
Yeah.
it's going so fast.
This sucks.
I
The
feel
notice
so bad
number's
for
We're just
going
gonna
up faster
drown
than
in
the
them.
Microsoft
Xbox.
download.
The biggest Xbox stream happening right now is about trying to kill the Xbox because of what it did to us.
And that's probably true, yeah.
Kill your son, kill your son.
This
kill
is
your son,
everyone
kill
just
your son,
attacking
kill
the
your son, kill your
Xbox
son.
like it's the end of a JRPG.
Yeah.
Where you have to use pray 8 times at the end of Earthbound.
Shoot IT with Tannerite
Everyone's
and
giving
shoot
their
IT.
energy for the spirit bomb.
Oh man, fuck. Like,
Holy crap!
yeah, no, that was nuts.
Oh, whoa.
I looked away.
Violent
I don't know
violence
who
will
did
solve
that.
Oh, it's coming in
One
so
second. I just.
You're
People
making
wanna-
you're making you are on
I'm
pace
doing
to
my
making
part.
$100 a minute.
People wanted to die. They want us to
Yes,
forget
they
the
do.
past.
I just want everyone to know in chat, I'm very proud of you.
We're smashing a box.
Tosha's
called
very
Xbox.
proud of you. So if anyone's wondering why there isn't much Xbox coverage on our podcast network, you know, the Epic Festival.
This is
This
really
the
funny. I
longest
should buy an
episode of
Xbox.
Best of the worst yet.
Good luck.
Yeah, maybe you won't have the infection.
Just make sure wherever you
Yeah,
buy
this-
it is somewhere
this-
like Walmart where you could just bring it back and say anything
Dan,
and they'll
let the
accept
past
it.
die.
Oh
This-
yeah, absolutely.
this problem is so bad. It's I can't get an Xbox until I'm sure it's fixed because they'll never talk about it. I just never can.
Yeah, it's
Tell
like
me
the only-
about it. That's literally
I'm
what
doing
I'm
my
saying.
part.
About.
Also,
Yeah, that's the
I
only
watched
reason.
Batman with
That
my
would be the only
grandfather
reason
today
not to
and he
destroy
loved
it, just so that we have any way of knowing if it ever is fixed. Because otherwise, who knows?
Well, you still have the one. You still have the One X.
True.
Let's check
True,
that
we could
every
just-
month.
Remembering to rule them all.
You could just turn it on, and then keep me away from it with
God.
the sledgehammer.
Chill out, chat. Holy sh!
They want it to die now. I don't know.
Breakbox Mountain.
I don't know why you would want to chill out about that.
No, I keep doing the. I
Oh,
look
hey!
down, look up.
I can play Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition.
Boot it up right now.
This is the last time I'm gonna be able to do that. So why
Yes.
Yeah, for the last thing that plays on the box called Xbox being Devil May Cry 5 is a pretty good way to go out.
Burn IT. Not literally but figuratively mess it up, Chief.
This is the good one. This is the one where it loads slower.
It's not remarkably slower.
I
Come
will
on.
defeat Bill Gates.
Bury the Xbox deep within.
How are you guys gonna do a button to pixel?
Yeah, it's
I don't
impossible
know.
with
That's part of
Xbox like
Obliterate
this.
the box formerly known as Xbox.
This is like layer 15 of why this is so upsetting and draining to me.
You're that gif of going to hell. You did it.
Yeah, we hit the goal.
Jesus.
$745. Thank
my
you,
God.
everyone.
Yeah.
We're gonna go buy a special sledgehammer to do this with. Because
8:15.
oh my god!
Whoa.
It
It's
was this
still
for
go-
charity, and this seems like it will help more
This is
people.
just Dragon Ball Fighters. They just did a level 5.
It was a
They
raw
held
level
the bu-
5. Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
father son
I'm doing my
Kamehameha.
part.
You need to do play Mighty Number 9 one last time. Jesus, Korak. That's sick.
Do it. Do it. It doesn't deserve the last thing played on it to be Devil May Cry.
You're right.
5.
Close this game
I'm
right
not
now.
doing this
Okay,
for you.
I'm sorry,
I'm doing this for you.
Let me just.
This is Mighty Number 9 sitting here. It is.
No, Bob, I'm pretty sure we have a digital copy. Let me download it
Reject
because it'll
Microsoft.
work.
Embrace monk.
Nothing sums up your content more than this.
I just.
A technical problem, insane donation
Deception.
speeds.
Disgrace.
Fuck this immaculate
Evil as
AAA
kindness
game.
when
It's time for
controls
Mighty
place.
Number 9.
I should play Mighty Number 9 on the PS5.
No, you shouldn't. You'll play it, but of
Man,
course, when
we
I
can cheer
check,
until
you'll
it is
still be
done.
playing Genshin Impact.
It'd be funny if that was just a glitch, so no matter what I was playing, it just always tells you it's Genshin.
Don't,
Who
don't-
knows? It happened to me again today, so I tweeted it.
I do have
No, I've
another
been-
friend who just says it's always playing Genshin Impact, but I just assume he's gone full no life.
Same, yeah. I thought he was doing that. So apparently, I don't own it digitally.
Okay.
That's what they're saying, anyways. So I guess stick the disc.
Destroy the Xbox and stab Bobby in the neck with the SSD.
Why would I do that? Bob's a nice boy. How dare you? Donation. Who said that? I'm gonna have to look that up. I would never touch Bob with a piece of the cursed
Rip and tear
Xbox.
until it is done.
Oh man. Thank you everyone for your support. I'm gonna make sure whatever we get to wreck the one. I'm clearly gonna get Dr. Aggro to collaborate
Do
on
it.
on this project.
Only he is strong enough.
I mean, the vapor chamber's strong, dude.
Got the box over there.
Like,
But we'll
what does it
flushing
matter?
I
it
imagine
down
him-
the toilet
him-
afterwards.
He walks up in the video with a roll of toilet paper.
Oh God, no.
He's like, oh, I forgot what this was for.
I'm like, no, we're not sending it back. So KZ, if that piece of the Xbox shows up and it smells a little,
So,
You're shipping a box to the grave.
When you
If you
destroy
send me
this-
fragments of aggro shit,
when you destroy this, are the pieces just going to become like the Shikon jewel?
Stan.
KZ will show up with a shard implanted in each limb.
he's so strong.
oh my god.
It made my legs a lot slower because I got infected.
A box called Xbox.
Merry Christmas, KZ, you have pink eye. I'm serious though, you gotta send me a piece.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
no,
it
no,
was
no,
on the
no,
Lazy
absolutely,
Susan stand.
absolutely. I'm gonna keep a piece, but I'm probably gonna keep it in an opaque storage container nowhere near here, so that way I don't have to look at it and get mad every
Merry
day.
Christmas and your son.
Phil Spencer is Naraku.
I really like that one. Merry Christmas and your son. Thank you, Adam, for that.
Hey, at least you made a profit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Please have the Astrobot GPU music in the background of the destruction stream.
Chris Butler donated $100 to say, please have the Astrobot GPU music in the background of the destruction stream.
Is it safe to assume the music
SD, and
is
that's
going
when
to
the
be playing when
fucking
you destroy it?
sledgehammer hits the fucking hard drive.
Please post this on Twitter to Xbox.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We should definitely make a supercut of this whole event
Yeah.
because the sad thing is,
I'm doing my part.
if this doesn't go viral, which normally I wouldn't care at all, but here's the thing: if this doesn't go viral, they will never fix this,
Right.
and I will never be able to own an Xbox
Long
again.
live the king.
And I will never be able to buy an Xbox out of fear.
See, that's the thing. I'm just gonna have to pull the Walmart thing I just talked about a minute ago of wait until they're at Walmart in steady supply.
February.
Buy one, right? Or March, who knows? And then just buy one and go, oh, it doesn't work, and then return it. Like, and I don't want to do that.
Suffer not the Xbox.
I have no
to
problem
live.
doing that once.
How about the next 6 years of this console generation?
Oh, it's been 3 months. We gotta check again. Am I allowed to own an Xbox yet?
I'm at work.
I wish my
and
internet
I'm
now was
doing
smart
my part.
delivery.
Look at it. It's like downloading and install. Well, it's actually just installing off the disc. Because, you know,
Yeah.
it's not. I don't own a digital copy on this platform. I own a digital copy on PlayStation.
They don't have a 15 gig patch.
Here's our
thank you for
80
the
gig
follow.
patch for Mighty Number 9.
It's already perfect. There's nothing you need to like adjust on it.
Okay. I'm gonna. Oh, we're still feeding.
Let the past die. Kill it if you have to.
We're only one red donation away from the present. We're almost in the present timeline,
Yes,
guys. I
we're
think.
catching up.
And Shiny Mew takes Stream Boss at the last second.
Oh,
So does it get to the point where Phil Spencer's just his head's floating
Damn,
around?
the bar isn't moving anymore. Would you be
Sealed
so
in a
kind
bubble
as
of his
to
own
tell me what
miasma?
you're at in donations?
no! God!
Now, at first I thought Aquatine. Now I don't
Send it
know.
to the
No,
Xbox
it's just
first.
more
I
Inuyasha.
Honor.
Of course.
Yeah, I also thought Aqua Teen, then went, no, it's Inuyasha. This sucks.
I like Ando Y's idea here. Send it to Rocco Bodie so he can piss on it.
That's his thing. We can't take that.
Aggro will shit on part of it. Rocco Bodie can piss on what's left. This is...
Phil Spencer comes out at E3 wearing like the monkey skin Naraku wore at the start of the
So this is almost done. I'm gonna thank everyone who sent in donations. One moment. Okay, I would like to thank DFW3K for their $30 donation. Lloyd D Boy, who started the donations, I think. Let me scroll. Yes, they started the donations with a corpse called Xbox. DFW3K wants to call dibs on the Lazy Susan stand that's attached to the side. Adam Admar, of course, telling us Merry Christmas and your son. Chris Butler asking for that music choice. LHS Sweet saying, is it safe to assume the music from Office Space is going to be playing when you destroy it? Like they destroyed the printer in Office Space. Zachary71 says, please post this on Twitter Xbox for $50. Thank you. Zombie Slayer donated $20, said I'm doing my part. Small Bird donated $10, says long live the king. Stage Mage donated $5, said suffer not the Xbox to live. Wanderer127 says this Xbox says yeet its last haw with $2. Apple Gothic donated $5, said I'm at work. Oh god, and someone else donated, so I messed it up.
How much must we donate for a shard? If you're worried about return address, you could use the P.O. box.
The latest donation is someone saying, "Hey, are you gonna auction these pieces of the cursed Xbox?"
Look, we don't want any more work to do with this Xbox.
I literally wish
it's just me because I asked nicely.
if I could have gone back in time to undo the purchase,
Let the Xbox die. Kill it if you have to.
I would
That's
have
the
done
only
that.
way to become what
John
you were meant to be.
Schwanda! That's the only way to become what you were meant to be.
Not sure what your problem is. Works fine on my machine.
Thank you, Spill Fencer.
Ugh.
Oh,
You're
Dan,
gonna bring $1,000.
Dan
Here
used
is
his
some
bite
extra
the dust
holiday
on the
appreciation for all
Xbox.
you do. Sorry, the Xbox Series 10 is so terrible to deal with.
Oh, thank
Sheer
you.
heart attack has Bob's face on the tank.
Let's see, where was I? I'm at work, I'm doing my part, says Apple Gothic. Socially awkward toaster donated $5, said let the past die, kill it if you have to. Shiny
I
Mew
felt
says,
left out.
oh my god, thank you Santa Kudai for the $10 donation saying I felt left out. Shiny Mew says, Dan, the bar isn't moving anymore, would you be so kind as to tell me what you're doing at the donations?
Killer Queen's already in your Xbox.
Oh, okay, and that's it. I just want to thank the rest of the people who donated: Ando Y $5, Captain Neckbeard $5, John Schwando $48, Spill Fencer $20, Jared Potter $50, saying here's some extra holiday appreciation for all you do. Sorry, the Xbox Series 10, as the text to speech keeps calling it, is so terrible to deal with. And Senti Kunai with $10 saying I felt left out. There were some donations at the beginning because I'm pretty sure Shibigato was the opening salvo of this, but it's gone now. So I don't know.
There's too much.
So if I didn't read your name and you donated, I'm so sorry.
I had a friend who couldn't download Streets of Rage 4 on June 2016 earlier this year for days on end, even when he left his Xbox on, so I understand this. Let's burn this bitch, and I hope we can get a Halo stream sometime later.
Yeah, I'm gonna be using the PC to play Halo with the community. I just was holding out because this would have. What are you doing? Why are you paused?
Well, he paused it so it could download the other stuff.
I need you to try again. You need to try harder, Xbox.
You need
On
to try. Your fate is
Hey, look,
already
it was a
sealed.
fluke, now it works.
You need to struggle for
Thanks,
honor
everybody.
in your death. It already stopped.
Of course it did. That's
It
just
It lasted a fraction of a second.
I blinked and it stopped.
Dan, you have to understand, it got you that gig. That's pretty impressive.
No,
It is a little bit.
So yeah, I guess we're ringing out the Xbox the same way we rung it in by doing a playthrough of Mighty Number 9.
Maybe Mighty Number 9 with the curse. Maybe that's what broke it.
That explained this new Xbox.
I don't know. So
It's a fucking shame. It's a fucking shame that this is what it's come down to.
yes, thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah,
though.
thank you everyone, because all I've done was feel shitty about trying to cover Xbox at the cost of $500 and a shitload. Like, guys, you don't understand. I lost
$1,000. Let's go.
Dang.
multiple death streams worth of time
Jesus,
to this
what?
tech support. Yeah, we hit
Was this
1,000.
How much was that last
That's
donation?
a nice sledgehammer. Oh, it was only 10.
No.
Okay,
Okay.
jeez, it's just been coming. Good
Yes.
lord.
Yeah.
It's unrelenting.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
thank you everyone.
Hopefully, we can yell at Xbox and Microsoft enough though that this gets resolved someday.
Right, because ideally, I would like to play their games. That's why I own a One X. That's why I got a Series X at launch.
Currently, the One X's only use is watching streamed movies.
That's true. I know when Bob's being an Xbox gamer because he's just watching anime on Verve.
Yes.
Verb's very good.
I didn't expect the Mighty Number 9 part of this stream. I don't know how. I don't.
Yeah, I guess
You
you
know-
should have seen this coming.
I forgot that you get bigger all the time. You have over 400 people in here.
I should rename this to the final voyage of the Xbox Series X, because that's what this is now.
Yes. Oh my
You're
god.
flying it into the sun.
This is the last episode of Star Trek Next Generation.
It's the end of Wrath of Khan, but the Series X is inside the reactor instead of Spock.
It's
Your viewers keep going up.
Whatever episode of Star Trek they had to shove someone out, they shove something out of the port and then shoot it with a torpedo.
oh man. You mean Data?
I mean, I know it wasn't Data because that was the edit.
TNG edits are so good. I'm gonna tell people on Twitter who might be interested in seeing this poor console before it gets thrown into fucking space that we are doing this stream and this is its last voyage.
Hey, do
Send
you
it
want
off.
to watch Dan play Mighty Number 9 again? It's like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, let's see that frame rate hit 0.
I'm sure they've patched it since.
No, you do it. And you need to pog again so that one pod lord has another image they can use.
I don't think I can pog during this stream. It's too painful.
Oh man.
Man.
Casey's playing the bagpipes as the Xbox gets shot out of the airlock.
Yes!
So long, dipshit!
I'm like, aim it so it crashes like a meteor onto my house.
Well, all of us are like looking up at the sunrise, and it's like the end of JoJo Part 3, and it's Phil Spencer, Beck, and Master Chief. Like,
And
in
a
the horizon.
car.
And a car.
Gotta give it that traditional burial at sea, you know.
What a wonderful way to celebrate the announcement of Perfect Dark.
Oh. Oh.
Hopefully, in 4 years, when that game comes out, they'll fix this problem.
Hopefully.
Then Dan can buy the new revision, which they will say is a quadruple A revision for a quadruple A game.
God.
I'm
Just
excited.
need to remake the ending of Hellblade. No, sorry, Heavenly Sword,
Yep.
where she's
Yeah.
in the boat and it has flowers all over it, and then we give the Xbox a wig.
It looks exactly like Narcos there.
Yes.
Felt like you boys deserve this. Kill your son.
Every time someone's like, kill your son, I'm nuts.
Wow, that was a $35 donation.
Jesus.
Damn. So we're destroying. Okay.
The pod lords for this week is gonna be fire.
Yeah, the podlords are gonna be unfucking hinged this week. Sweet Christ!
If any podlers are watching this now, go ahead and get it done as fast as you can. okay?
Now, not tomorrow.
Yeah,
not
Mike
tomorrow.
running down this recording.
Nothing is so bad it deserves this. It's too good for this console.
I just.
Dan's
Hey,
just
Bob.
loading a gun behind the Series X's back. He's like,
You've now
think
passed
about-
Did not expect this to
150%.
be the ending to their ship.
Think about the
Jesus.
rabbit
Called
Series
Xbox,
X.
But I think they destroyed a box called Xbox is a fairly solid ending.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no,
Look at
I
the
didn't.
flowers.
I didn't think they shipped a box to retail called Xbox would have such a dramatic and sad ending.
Yeah.
Did
no,
you?
no one could have expected this. Then Smart Delivery literally breaks everything.
Yeah, no, we were critical of it because of its naming and the marketing around it. We weren't critical of it because we assumed it would just not work.
You know, it's a good thing that they that this game takes place in the present year, so it's never out of date.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a really forward-thinking game.
It's like Batman Beyond, which is stated to always be 20 years ahead of now.
Smart. Smart. So they added crossplay to Halo Master Chief Collection, so people don't need to worry.
Mighty Number 9.
They added crossplay to Mighty Number 9.
I mean, you got those leaderboards.
Bob, there's a versus mode.
I know,
The
guys.
servers don't work anymore.
Oh, they
it's
already
like
don't
Dan's
work?
Like, I'm
Damn.
Backfield joined in as Ray.
And I'm like, no.
Man, the versus was real bad. I don't wonder if
Yeah,
it'd be-
we did a video.
I wonder if it's worse than if they just were like let two people play the single player levels.
What? It should be good. They delayed the game for it.
Yeah, they sure fucking did.
And already shut it down.
Oh, that's embarrassing. 8-4 is up there.
Yep. Yep. Man. I'm gonna struggle to say anything other than the word man for the rest of this fucking stream.
Did you realize you're playing Mighty Number 9
That's
on a fucking Wednesday night?
This is a drop in the bucket compared to the despair I feel about this whole Xbox conundrum.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
as-
you playing it means that it happened. Means that your worst fears have come to fruition.
Yeah. There's no saving my son. He's dead.
Look at him.
I can't. He's apparently in a coffin at Xbox.
I
You
was
make
just
sure
gonna
to
say,
turn
look
on
at the
auto HDR.
look at the
I
back
think
size.
it's on.
Looks bad. Yeah, it's on.
Oh, man, guys. Man.
I'm never gonna get over when you booted up Kingdom Hearts 3 and I just thought you guys turned pale from the light.
Yeah, no, it's a lot to deal with, and I'm not sure how it's a positive feature, but it's there. Oh shit, more Chivos.
What?
I didn't get a 40 combo last time.
Okay.
This level's the easiest to get it in. And
Okay.
I didn't.
God, even their trophy names suck. 40 combo.
I mean, you beat the game and it calls you a mighty, what was it, a fighting robot?
Oh, does it?
It's like Mega Man.
I like the Mega
Yeah, if
Man
you beat it in-
episode where everyone turns into lion people for no reason.
That
If
sounds a
you,
lot like
if
Eternal
you
Ring.
beat it in under an hour, I think it gives you the award Super Fighting Robot.
Yep.
Ugh.
Man, I want to watch more of that cartoon.
Yeah. No, we need to do that next Mega Man. Yeah, no, the Series X is doomed, Digimon. It won't ever work. And there's nothing I can do. One, I bet the tech support guy never called.
Yeah,
I bet there's zero follow-up on this.
No.
Two, if he does call, I have to explain to him that I was so upset at their cursed box that continues to take all of my fucking time that I got a stream to donate to me smashing it with a hammer.
I knew you'd fall for President Lincoln.
You are all set.
I'm
I
losing.
really
it.
like the episode with Mega Man X and Vile.
Yes. That's really good.
Wait, I missed a lot. Why are you smashing it?
What? How did you miss that? We have a giant video uploaded of what the last Xbox did. It doesn't download any games with smart delivery, which is every next-gen game. This game can download just fine, even though it's off the disc, because it's not smart delivery. Smart delivery literally transcended the memes of us pointing out it's a shitty name and no one can figure out what it does until you explain it to them, and even then they might mix it up with other similarly named bad features for the Xbox. But like, now it literally doesn't work. It literally is why I cannot own an Xbox. That's fucking nuts!
And you know, it might work out if they hadn't promised every game they made for the first 2 years was going to be smart delivery.
It would have worked out if they didn't need to make every fucking game a digital key on the disc instead of having the data on the disc, because then at least I could buy physical copies of games and cover it that way. But I can't even do that. There's no escaping it. There's no escaping smart delivery.
Yeah, at least by 3 years in or something, they'll stop making these old versions. But who knows? What if the Series... Well, I guess the Series S versions aren't screwing it up because we can play Devil May Cry.
Right.
God.
Yeah, if it's next-gen exclusive, there's no problem. But there's some level of verification with the licenses that just breaks it for anything that's cross-gen. Which is everything right now, except for, like,
Bright Memory.
Bright Memory and Devil May Cry 5. Thank you. I really can't remember the name of that game now that the Infinite is removed from it. My brain just can't retain it.
It gives
It's
us
like if
bright
you remove
memories.
the metal in Metal Hellsinger.
Right. Singer. My God.
Do you think that we'll get that Mel Helsinger collector edition that comes with the COVID vaccine?
I hope. That was a really fucking funny interview. I'm like, Bob,
Thank you,
there's no...
Troy Baker, for collaborating on the COVID vaccine.
I was like, Bob, there's no way this interview is as insane as you say it is. Now, guys, it's literally sitting in a document for one of the categories for Game of the Year 2020.
Yes. It's gonna be the best podcast ever made.
God, I'm terrified for when we have to start recording those.
It's gonna be good. Oh man, you know what was cool, Bob? I was playing Trials of Memory, right? And I could play it because I owned it.
Trials of Mana, you mean?
Trials of Mana, yeah, sorry. It was a novel concept. I own a thing, so it should just like be able to work.
I assume you put the disc in and it worked.
Yeah.
Weird.
Just like Halo right now, right? I'm playing Halo right now, right?
Yes.
Guys, I was gonna segue this fucking stream into a community Halo thing.
Oh no!
Like, if it worked, that was my goal. I was gonna be so fucking happy that it was like, oh, thank God.
Instead, here we are, Mitre number 9.
It's bad enough that it's real, but hearing you say it made it that much more real. Like, yeah, we really are, huh?
That's what your hand's doing.
I'm gonna contact Tristan Newcomb and have him dub back over with Dobo.
That would be really good, actually. I'm doing miserably.
Every
This is
time
the
I
guy
get
that has
them,
like the really powerful shot at the end, right?
Yes, this one.
every time I
Yeah.
get the monthly charge from Tristan Newcomb's Twitch account because I have to have the Dobo ball,
Yeah, yeah,
I just laugh.
yeah. No, it's really good.
I think about when I had to stream this, and you're like, you should do your cool dodge, and I just stood in place and just got shot to death.
Good thing it has to shake HDR every time you load the level.
Yeah,
Feel stuff.
Why is it like that?
because it's using variable refresh rate right now, and the frame rate when it finishes loading the level checkpoint is 0. So it turns off the HDMI connection, Bob.
Oh my god!
Optimize.
Yeah, it's real good. Clearly, it's just a problem with Mighty number 9. It has nothing to do with the system level problem.
Clearly, it's Mighty number 9 in my capture card, not... It would never be a mistake of an idea at the system level. Who knows? Maybe the PS5, you know, it gets variable refresh rate and it does the same thing. Who knows? Mighty number 9 is £4 on the UK store, PlayStation store.
Don't buy it. That's still too much. You don't need this suffering. No one does. You've seen it enough on our channel.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen the whole thing so many times.
I forget who voices back. Is it Spider-Man?
I think it's Spider-Man. All-star cast here.
Yeah, okay, it's Yuri Lowenthal.
Yep. I'm just gonna... That's weird. It's Yuri Lowenthal, but he doesn't say anything about peanut butter or chocolate. You know, another layer of me was like, okay, we'll auction we'll put up the stream goal, the donation goal to destroy the thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Man, this interrupting the signal thing's really fucking with me.
Man, it's just like the bouncer.
So can the next donation goal be saving the Xbox? Or failing that, sending it to Casey? Or failing that too, mailing Casey the broken mangled carcass of a console? In seriousness, why not keep it and wait?
GamerX is questioning our decision to destroy this. I think chat gets the emotional catharsis that comes from destroying a system. Because physically, I've destroyed one console. I haven't righted any wrong. But don't you just want to see someone destroy such a fucking aggravating piece of shit? I mean, clearly people want that.
Right, I mean, everyone donates for the sake of that. Like, they just want it to die.
This isn't even my son. that's the most fucked up part, probably. They didn't fix him. They're gonna ship that to some other guy.
They just sent you a new son that also is broken.
Yeah. They're just
Because your son was fine, it was the servers connecting to your son that were bad.
we sent you another one with a bad blood transfusion.
It wasn't your son's fault, it was society.
Is it normal for doctors to wear Joker makeup?
One
God,
face
I always forget the stupid fucking purple electricity.
Yeah, it sucks.
How do they know it'll kill them instantly?
Purple electricity. The whole level's
Was
purple.
wrong.
Who cares? Who cares?
It's a good thing that that Battalion stopped that one drill.
Yes, not the ones that are lethal. Just that one. Why weren't you as good as my real son, PS5? But yeah, no, I was like, okay, we'll do the stream goal for the donations, and then we'll just play some Mortal Kombat 11. Wouldn't that be fun to get over this? And everyone's like, no, you gotta make the Viking boat to send your son's corpse off with, but it needs to be as cursed as him. It needs to be Mighty Number 9.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't even argue with them. They're right. They know best.
It'd be really screwed up if that killed you there. Like, the Battalion shooting the roadblock away killed you.
Yeah, yeah. And yet you could totally see that happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dan, you can't just call the PlayStation 5 good Xbox. That'll make people think I'm bad Xbox. Can't download the game, can you, BX?
God. God.
Yeah, doing a full playthrough of this is just
No, it's
really driving in everything about,
I'm just trapped in thinking about the whole situation. Like, guys, as I've said countless times before, I've been there either for me, but most of the time for other people to get consoles at launch. Never, ever, fucking ever has it gone this bad.
Choose your next
No, the right thing to do would be
Just,
talking to
they
customers
cast
for
a
another
magic
300
spell on you.
hours.
You were too mean to them on podcasts for like 85 weeks straight, and this is how they beat you.
I was mean
Like
to their
torturing you.
marketing. I've pointed out several times how essential Microsoft is in keeping other people in check, right?
No one remembers that.
No, no one does remember that. Like, we all want Sony to be the best they can. We all want Nintendo to be the best they can, though Nintendo doesn't even seem interested in that, but don't worry about it.
Like, no one remembers that. You know, people just remember you shitting on Xbox and making up words like brute.
But yeah, I shot them way off screen with that. That's weird. It's
God, your thumbnail really does need to be Popo. Just you as Popo.
yes,
Yeah, no, Shibuya is right.
absolutely. Man. But yeah, no, I've never seen anything go this wrong. Where it's like, this one thing doesn't work, and by this one thing I mean basically the whole console.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare because it's something you have no capacity to fix with any amount of money.
Right, there's no workaround.
You could theoretically. No, but wait, Bob's logged into his shit and it still won't download updates.
Yeah.
Will it?
Yeah.
So is Bob's account also cursed?
I don't even have Game Pass, but maybe.
Sometimes when an Xbox connects, there are 1 in a million bad IP addresses.
So, if you delete Dan's account from it entirely,
We've done that.
Yeah.
have Bob log in and try and get the smart delivery version.
We've done
We
that.
did that.
We've done that
And it's
exactly.
then
Still
Bob
same
is
exact
then-
issue.
Then Bob is also cursed, or this is happening to way more people than they think.
It has to be some insane networking problem. Like their
I'd like to
content
imagine
serving.
it's like what you should have done is deleted all accounts from it. Take the Xbox to Agro's house.
That's what they kept saying. They kept saying, "Hey, can you take this to someone's house?" I'm like, "It's a pandemic. No, I'm not going over to people's houses to hook up my fucking Xbox."
That's more like it.
They're like,
How
Seems
hard
like
would
you're
it
not
be?
going-
How hard
you're
would
not
it be to
putting
route
it
this
all
to a
in.
VPN?
It wouldn't be easy because VPNs cost money. And I'm trying to remember how most of them charge. But either way,
It's
that
like $100 a year.
no, that's insane.
Although
Like,
I think you can buy it monthly.
At the end of the day, I shouldn't have to do that to get access to my games, and I'd rather not even... I'd rather even not own the box.
I know, but I'm just like, would that work? Like, it's purely morbid curiosity.
I swear to God, the guy on the phone almost asked me that. I mean, he asked me to take my Xbox to Agros multiple times. Because Agros is, like, the only place I can take it, basically. Oh, my God.
Oh no! What?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, Dan.
One
Find
second,
a
1 second.
cheap
We got a
hotel.
donation.
You, 2 minutes before making $1,083.99 at your Xbox, your motherfucking life earns $700 from now.
Pretty good. Okay, Phil, you were saying something about the roast pig is fine, it's just a little sewagey. I don't...
I was saying you take the Xbox to a cheap hotel and see if it works there.
What happened?
Game!
Did you drop it to 0 again?
I don't know how. It's not supposed to drop its frame rate that hard on this level. I don't know what happened.
Fighter number 9 is still too powerful.
You know, it's fun. You know, a couple sites covered the back destroying the frame rate of the Series X. Maybe somebody will cover you destroying the Xbox like a crazy person.
Maybe.
Stay away.
The only reason I would keep this, okay, because people are asking, why don't you keep it, right? The only thing I can be confident that this does is play really old games, right? Like it plays Perfect Dark Zero. And aside from loading faster and running a little bit better in some of those games, the One X does that perfectly fine. And I've owned that for years. Yeah. Like, it was already, you know, a rather flat, in my opinion, upgrade to the Series X, you know? Like, once you have a One X. Like, we could already play the back-compat titles, a lot of them in 4K.
Yeah,
The
no,
Series
a lot of
X
them are
didn't-
already running well at 4K.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like Microsoft at any point said, we're gonna start doing back and pack games again and making them for all 4K now. Like they haven't even broached the subject
Yeah.
Yeah,
in month, which is insane.
Save you,
Right.
Brand.
Their back-compat team was focused on making sure all the One series... Oh man, I hate this name of this game. All of the One consoles games work on the
Last
series.
gen.
But yeah, all of those games worked on the series consoles. So,
My body, my blades, they have will.
like, it's a little understandable up until now. It would be really great if sometime in the coming months we got more, like, back-compat titles, because when I see people excited for Xbox, that's why most of the time.
Yeah, no, that's like the only thing that has excitement around it, which is crazy. Because everything else is a CG trailer.
Beck, I thank you.
Some of the CG trailers look cool. State of Decay 3, anyone?
Pick the worst.
That's
I know,
not true. He
yelled
could
at
have
a
said
bear.
Fable. Because Fable, even as someone who liked Fable 1 immensely, that Fable trailer's bad.
But Dan showed you that they had the British humor.
Does it even count? Does that the Fable thing even count as a trailer? Isn't it like 30 seconds long?
It's long enough for it to be CG and say Fable. And then they go, we're really early in development.
As in, not at all.
It's a whole thing. Let me explain though. There used to be this whole list of things I would complain about when it comes to Xbox. Now there's this one bullet point that is a whole list of problems.
This is really sad.
Like, oh yeah, that game may suck. All 4 of those like games they announced may just suck dick. I don't care. Like,
I'll never know because I won't have any way to play them.
Right? I can't play games I own on this thing at all. I can't play them on that thing either.
All that Game Pass wasted.
Yeah. Ha! I still have over a year and a half, I believe, left of Game Pass.
You can use it to play PC games.
That's true. I do have Game Pass Ultimate, but even that's bad enough where I just went and bought the Master Chief Collection from Steam. Because they know how to do updates on Steam, and something about Microsoft servers, they don't know.
You open the wrong Xbox app. And...
What if you can't download PC games from it?
Well, if you know, a number of people involved with the channel have tried Game Pass Ultimate and just decided it was better to spend money to own the game on Steam. Because it's not a great experience.
Yeah, it's not hard to...
Every time a game updates on that thing, it has to re-download the entire game size.
That's insane.
It is.
I just got it for 1 month to play Battletoads and then got my $1 refunded.
Yeah, please.
Boy.
That might be... God.
That really is...
That's like maximum petty Seinfeld / Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, no,
They asked me though. They're like, okay,
fucking Larry
do you
David
want
wants
your
his
dollar back?
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would I say no?
right? You might as well take your $1 back.
I can imagine Larry David going, they asked me.
Yeah, no. It clearly feel in a cinematic version of the Gigaboost Podcast Network would be played by Jason Alexander.
I'd be down with that.
He was in the pool.
You get the legendary voice of Duckman to voice you. Why wouldn't you be?
Damn it.
What, you don't like classic Supo cartoons, Casey?
You dropped the combo. Sorry, Dan. Have to uninstall the
They
game.
are perfectly acceptable, by the way. Thank you, Phil, for making a wonderful tweet today. It's one of my favorites you've done in months.
Which one?
It was him just saying, I'm gay face.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh, man.
that whole thing was insane.
face.
That whole thing is insane. I look forward to it developing further.
Yeah. Now,
I like how how the fat guy yells when he's not here.
Yes, it's one of the most insane things in this game. Bob has internalized it as the power has also gone out wherever Sandra is, and so he is scared there.
I'm scared when my
That's
power
what
goes
this
out.
line implies almost, because it says she's causing power outages, presumably places other than the power plant.
Right.
Yeah. Oh. You have to really work for it, though.
But see, that's the sign of good
That's value.
storytelling.
Yes.
A story that makes you think. Now, I'd love to watch you do the whole run.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like any conversation that'll happen here, I can just hear tomorrow. So I think I'll just.
What would
I
make
think
you
I'll
say
just-
that?
I don't know, because half of this is reruns anyway. So I can go.
Okay, have a good one, KZ.
Oh, he's already half done, Casey.
Yeah, jeez, come on, man.
Come on, Casey.
Yep, definitely hitting this button.
What do you want, KZ? You want me to lasso Game Pass?
I'll pull down Game Pass so you can swallow it and shoot value out of your hair and your fingertips. And
That's how the guy at Xbox Tech Support sounds. He's like, what do you want me to do? Lasso Smart Delivery?
I don't have your games. They're at his house. In his house.
They're literally anywhere but here, so... Oh man, I cannot. Yeah, I can't think of a bigger problem with a console ever. Clearly, it's only happening to a small number of people. Otherwise, it would be insane that there isn't more coverage.
Right?
But who knows? Maybe they're all just suffering quietly, like I would be if I didn't have a YouTube channel.
I really hope that this gets picked up by some major news outlet and run, because oh my god,
Right.
people need to see this. Like, it's not all right.
Like, and the funny thing is, like, people are gonna be like, you just want coverage so you get free marketing. It's like, no, the people who come into our content because that are gonna be the worst, because they're either Sony ponies who are looking to dunk on Microsoft, or they're Microsoft fanboys who are gonna scream at us and say it's our network's fault.
Yes, it's our fault. Clearly.
Your network that worked on Xbox until this came out, and also
Yeah.
Still works on most or anything without smart delivery on Xbox.
Uh-huh.
But it's our fault.
Yeah, it's clearly
yeah,
our
that's
fault.
what convinces me it isn't some insane networking thing. It has to be something with how they do licenses.
Yeah. I mean, it's bad enough that you see those exact problems on the Windows Store, but then the fact that other games download just fine, and I've hooked this thing directly to a modem, and it didn't work, is the part where it's like, it really falls apart. It's like, you can't even entertain that it's not related to the servers or the OS, because it only broke like this. I was not looking at the screen and almost dashed into the purple lightning.
Oh
This
god.
level is so insanely tense as Ray.
Yeah, because you starve to death.
Right?
Yeah.
What a terrible mechanic.
No, that able guy, the Series X is not fixed. It's the same exact problem from before we sent it.
And it's a different Series X too, so it's clearly not SSD imps like the guy on the phone tried to convince me it might have been. Oh man. I just. What were you gonna say, Theo?
You're just like, give me your address. You send the tech support guy like the Xbox's ear in a box. I'll let you know I'm serious.
Favorite part of that phone call was the pretty palpable Indian accent from the tech support guy. And I was trying to arrange a time, you know, that's not the funny part. That's whatever. That's normal. I tried to arrange a time with him for him to call back, right? Which ultimately didn't matter because he called me at a really wrong time. Okay, so I'm gonna die if I try to get to him. It put him in a really bad spot.
Yeah.
I'm like, what time zone are you in? And he's like, Central Daylight. I was like,
No, you aren't.
really funny. Oh, okay.
I mean, just had the thought of, yeah, the dude on the phone couldn't understand a word you said, actually.
No,
And,
he got it.
And it's just the thought of it's just running through a script, just entirely, and it just happened to work out that it seemed like he understood what was happening.
I could not. Okay, so here's the thing. I could see. No, you can't speak fluent English, right? Or even
Right.
a script well enough to cover for that. But
Yeah, no, it's impossible.
that's literally impossible. But yeah, no, It wasn't funny at all until that moment where we had to arrange the time for the call. And then he didn't even call me that day.
Yeah, which is insane. How can it be that bad? Like,
That's pretty fucking bad.
like at GameStop, we have to deal with, you know, out of the country export as well for services like that. But they call back when they say they're going to.
Oh, cool. What a radical concept.
Yeah, I did not expect that level of negligence. Like, how bad a company did Microsoft get?
I don't know, but isn't it funny that the company that the console manufacturer getting so much praise in the journalist circles for being pro-consumer has the worst customer support?
Yeah.
That's fine. That's
Which is it?
oh no, I can't figure out which one he is.
Oh, don't curse me.
He's like, sweet Jesus, why do you think this is okay, Beck? Does that taste his nuts over and over?
Well, you know how we know that this mighty number is white?
How's that?
Because he has a gun in a government office and he just gets tased.
Jesus Christ.
Done, I beg.
That's terrible. Jesus Christ. Man, but yeah, no. So, they're never gonna do the follow-up is the worst part.
No, of course not.
Like, never. So,
Yeah, you'd have to contact them.
and I'm not gonna do that. I lost hours and hours of time. I even did hours of work and prep.
Yeah.
So I would have to do less on the phone, and then he just ignored me.
Of course.
When I said I already did that, it doesn't work, and he said do it again. I'm like, I assure you that's literally the last thing I did before I got on this phone with you.
that is procedure for all of those. It's terrible. Because clearly you did it wrong.
Move
You're an
me
idiot.
up on the flow chart 3 stages, please. I tried all this.
Yeah, at least 3. Ugh.
I remember long ago when I called customer support for Xbox and it was like
2005, 2006?
yeah, like when thereabout when it first started. So it was like someone who was obviously in America, and they were very responsive and walked through everything quite well.
Yeah, that's good.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like I ran into some company recently where it was like that, and I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, I feel like that's the exception more than the rule.
That's what it is. It's the Florida healthcare stuff. Like, they actually just employ people in the States to go shoot that with you, which is amazing.
What a radical notion. Honestly, I didn't expect that.
No, I didn't at all, because it's 24/7 as well.
It's funny how...
Meanwhile, when I tried to sign up for that, I just got added to every spam list in history.
I'm sorry about your safe feel. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
We
you're
live in
not. 'Cause
Florida.
we're the ones. We're taking COVID slightly seriously.
We have Congressman Biff from Back to the Future.
Yes.
We welcome Florida Senators Biff Tannen and the guy from Idiocracy.
It really feels like that a lot of the time. Looking forward to Pensacon, Bob?
Yes, Pentacon's so exciting.
It's really good to watch this run down to the wire at the last second. It's like when you're watching a fighting game. The timer is almost up and one guy is surviving pretty well, and then some other guy just goes fucking Super Saiyan and shit.
Well, by February, everything's gonna be done. The COVID's over.
What kind of guesses do they have for
I don't-
Pensacon this year?
I didn't actually check who signed up.
There was like a few actors from The Mandalorian. And I looked through it. I didn't really recognize anybody, but
Let's see. They got
We got Vic.
who they got? They got.
He's just happy.
That was actually my immediate thought.
Good.
Yeah.
We both thought, yeah, Vic would just show because it was somewhere that let him in.
They got some people from The Mandalorian. They got a voice actor from Rugrats.
Weird. Do they say who they voice?
Tommy Pickles.
Okay.
Got somebody from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm sure all of these people will cancel before it happens, though. Like,
They got Jason David Frank. They got James Marsters.
I'm trying to remember what Jason David Franks does.
He's the Green Ranger.
Okay.
And a
that-
White
oh my
Ranger.
god, of course he is.
Yeah, the Power Rangers dudes have come to that con in the past, so.
Oh, Johnny Young Bosch will be there. I can stay home, Johnny.
Oh, Johnny.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm sure that that's a list that's
Stay,
not
stay
been
home.
updated.
Stay home and spoil Devil May Cry 6.
Yes. You can just, jump on Zoom.
I like the concept that Virgil will just kick down the door, and if Johnny doesn't spoil it, he will. But yeah, no, the problem is it's such a small con, I don't think there's going to be any pressure on the individuals to pull out. So I think it's just gonna happen.
Yeah, we'll see. I figured it was just far enough off that no one was actually thinking about canceling it yet. And yet they're out there still promoting it like, oh yeah, you can't refund it.
Yeah, there was weird stuff about like our local festival, which used to have a much better name.
Oh yeah.
And how they basically waited until the absolute last second to cancel for insurance reasons. You basically have to go all the way up to the line for insurance to pay out, is what they were saying.
God, of course.
Oh, that's really heinous.
Yes, it is. We need you to collect as much ticket money as possible.
Headline: Boston technical difficulties. Local boss at large. Update found him.
Phil was talking about people going to a local con happening 40 miles, 50 miles from here. Also, I saw Hylian Wolfo earlier in chat's like, as a Floridian, I'm so tired.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. I saw that image on Twitter that I retweeted where it was like, the reaction you get, me shopping at a southern grocery store wearing a mask, and it was all the white chicks staring at the camera just doing the face of, like at a party.
Yeah.
I was like, God.
Did you see
That's
that one
bad.
guy with the anti-mask shirt?
No.
I'll have to find
Is
that.
he a super villain?
God. So much bad.
You are.
I'm really
it's
glad.
The shirt is completely insane.
Let's see this shirt. I'm gonna open up this Discord.
I'm trying to find it. Here it is. I found it.
I'm really glad we could distract from the terror that is this Xbox just not working. I mean, whatever. We made record donations. I
Yeah,
should be
record
happy.
speed. Like that's
That was
insane.
nuts. Thank you, everyone. I should at very least just be hyper positive about that and not even. This Xbox is already dead.
Exactly.
There, I put the excellent anti-mask shirt in the.
Whoa. This is big. This is a lot, Theo.
Yeah.
What? Holy. Now, I don't usually use this word to describe people, but I know Feel's a fan of it, and I think he would agree. Feel, you would demand this man is doughy. You would agree this man is doughy, right? Like, that was...
Yes.
Basically, to summarize, he's like... Go ahead, Feel.
I'll just read it. Here's what the shirt says. You're wearing a mask and saying 6 days 6 feet from people simply because the government told you to. Aren't you glad they didn't tell you to suck a dick?
God. Marshall Lee in chat literally knew it. So did Rycord. God. That's pretty bad. That combines a lot of very specific bad things into one shirt.
Yeah, was that the main character Twitter today?
No, it was just some random guy.
Okay.
I saw Hylian Wolfo regaling us with the tale of southern grocery store shopping, where a man was yelling in a grocery store about, like, you said I had to wear a mask, you didn't say how, as it hung around his neck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it sure is. The South. It sure is great here. I love that people have been brainwashed into thinking that's not real for some reason.
It's fantastic. Certainly we have no one to blame for that.
Certainly nobody sitting in the governor's mansion.
No, that would be ridiculous.
No. The effects of this game are really good. I feel like we should probably use this in art courses for game development.
Uh-huh.
It'd be like, your main character should have at least 20 million polygons.
KZ was fear. He just gave up because he couldn't tolerate fighting number 9.
Hey,
He
I
said
do
that we
with
were too epic and left.
Yeah, he was like, I'm a crybaby. You're all too epic, so I'm leaving. That's
Dan doesn't know how to play this game because he didn't use the bulldozer on those jumps.
That's what KZ said. That's why he left. God. That would be really funny if KZ got ultra competitive about some really bad video game. We're good. I don't have to redo this.
No, guys, we can't play Mortal Kombat anymore. We have to all play Eternal Champions.
Oh. If KZ just died on that hill, that would be unreal.
Mission clear.
No, here's how this arc actually goes. KZ's like, you know, I'm really into Sega Genesis exclusives. I really dig Vector Man. And I'm like, oh, cool, you should stream it sometime. And he just goes, no. Like, completely dropping tone and everything.
There's a lot of games KZ loves every moment he isn't playing them.
That's fine. That's fine. That's how we get by.
It's up.
Oh my god, I thought that was the last save for some reason. I was like,
I hoped that.
right, but I forgot that
deep
there's the
down.
amazing.
Vector Man 1 sure is a visually impressive game. That's like a C tier video game. Vector Man 2 is so much worse.
I don't know what's wrong with Vector Man. It's just the average European video game.
Yeah, but it's made by Americans, I
I
think.
know.
It's very visually impressive. And its music's
More people would like Vector Man if it was on the Amiga or the Speccy.
You are fucking dead right, man.
Oh my god.
Being on either of those makes the worst game a masterpiece somehow.
That's more like it.
Every time I'm reminded that weird Aladdin Genie console, you know, the Game Genie people made the Aladdin game system for the
Tech
NES.
Enhancer.
I constantly think of that Eggy game or whatever.
Eggerland.
Yes.
God.
And I'm just like, oh, of course this is from a home computer from the 80s and 90s. Of course this is just a port to
Oh
the
no,
NES.
not Eggerland. Eggerland is The Adventures of Lolo.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking Dizzy. Dizzy. is what
Dizzy.
you're thinking.
There we go. That's the name.
I'm kind of glad I can't remember this.
Oh, that's... We've never been forced to play it on stream because I don't think they can.
Okay.
I don't think we have the hardware capable of playing a ROM of those, but maybe I'm wrong.
Didn't they have normal console versions too?
I know they have normal console versions of some of that, maybe all of it, but I'm pretty sure there's one or two exclusives
Let's
of
see.
that.
Dizzy
That's more like it.
game.
You know, I wish we had a Potteroo emote just because,
Because we're in hell.
yeah, right now we're in the ice level. It's the Christmas theme.
Oh my god, it is not Christmas themed if it's ice.
Hashire.
Certain movie might disagree.
Hashire's Oreo.
Yeah, Bob, there are some certain Christmas movies that are Christmas classics that have fucking nothing to do with Christmas. You might be right on that one.
We need a Potteroo back.
Oh man, that would be a fucking cursed podlord.
I bet just seen some Potteroo Banny.
So apparently somebody in 2015 and 2017 ported Amiga Dizzy games to the NES so you could find ROMs of those.
Oh no.
God, of course.
They're like, this stuff is too good. I can't let them not have it.
And use the actual boss, the boss's actual weakness.
No.
Go both.
Hold on. Hold on. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew.
Hey, Field, did you play Trials of Mana?
Yeah.
Yeah. I chose Charlotte as my main character. It's a fucking
Yeah, I
trip.
wasn't brave enough to do that. I just chose Duran.
Looks like Die Diamond has made some sort of edit for the Xbox send-off image.
One moment.
Yeah, we can't bring it up right now. There's too special a battle. Oh no. She's too high.
She's gonna be too low, as in hell.
Trials of Mana.
Trials of Mana. They do have the different characters say it on the title screen, don't they?
They do.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure she said it, but who knows? Okay, let me see.
Featuring the Crimson Wizard that just sounds like movies.
Oh god! He does. Okay, so the upper left. Let me save this real quick so we can throw it up on the stream and we can all analyze this art piece.
It looks like it's in progress.
Here, you take that.
Sure.
And get us to the prison level
Yes.
as call.
I will get that
Bob-
ready.
Bob's like, I'll do it. Fine.
Sumimasen.
Yes.
Yes, we have the sumimasen.
Go away.
Next target.
I love the disconnecting video signal. It's really good.
You are all set?
You gonna finish that?
God damn it, stop saying that. When does it end, Bob?
It never ends.
Okay, so here is Dia Diamond's early draft, like prep sketch work, you know. OBS is a great program. I love when it locks up. I'm right-clicking, it just ignores it.
L.
There we go. I stole it. So there's us sending off, saluting it in our Star Trek outfits, crying. Bob's not crying, he's brave. I'm not.
Someone had to put on a strong face.
As we shoot it into space, I'm trying to figure out who's in the lower right. Oh, I guess that's Feel's Cat Shark and KZ hiding behind him, drinking what I assume is an icy?
No, I think KZ is playing a kazoo. Like that's
okay.
that's
Yes.
their version. Oh no, bagpipes.
Yes, okay, they're bagpipes. There we go. Did you want to take a look?
Yeah, okay.
Did you know the origin of the word doodle originally meant to play the bagpipes?
No, what? And then
I
people just
guess they just assumed that someone who played bagpipes wasted their time doing other stupid shit.
Yeah, I guess. What the hell?
Bagpipe is just analogous to any artistic pursuit.
It's always fun learning about words. Like grok. I found it really funny that KZ apparently found a podcast within a week and a half that also used that.
Yeah, that was
Wrong.
very strange.
They did use it incorrectly, but whatever. I'm not gonna be picky enough to bust their balls on the usage. It's fine. Who knows? Maybe what was it? Ahsoka? I think that was the character they were talking about.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't want it. Oh, okay. Maybe they just really vibe with that character on a deep and spiritual level. I'm not gonna
Dave
bust it.
Filoni vibes with that character because he puts her in everything because he wants to marry her.
There we go.
Trina gets back in time to watch the amazing combat room.
Yes. I'll be
hold,
right back.
Hold up,
Okay.
Paul. I'm trying to use this to order DoorDash.
Professor, and he's like, no, this is important. I need my Wagyu.
God, he got Wagyu from DoorDash? Impressive.
Why did they have this combat room? It's like just the absolute, like the worst decision possible.
I think it's just, oh, we need to fill more time. Either that or they forgot how they made her. Like, oh, we didn't design a way for her to kill stuff? Oh well, leave it in.
I love shooting a minor enemy 8 times.
Yes, that's good gameplay. Screwed that up. God, I can't believe I have to jump to hit him. And I only really get time to get one in. God. Yeah, sumimasen. Yeah. It's important. Ooh.
So, Bob,
Yeah.
you want to take bets on whether or not KZ wakes up 18 hours before we record podcasts somehow?
No.
I'm just
well,
kidding.
he would have to wake up now.
I know, that's why I was just kidding. I was like, I don't think that's even possible anymore. No, it's not.
Question. Why did
I can see him
you
waking
doing
up
it?
at 6 a.m. and being like, "I'm dying, please."
It's
I don't have to imagine it. It's so real. Man, I hate this fucking level.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can take that back.
Sure, yeah, you will be faster, especially when we're about to get to the part that can kill us. And I keep forgetting I have a shield.
Yeah,
All sorts of things.
That's fair. It's a weird mechanic. I was using the analog stick for a second there. It was fucking weird, man.
And now you can use you gotta use that hexagonal pattern.
Yeah. Hell
Not
yeah,
D-pad.
man. That shit's tight. Actually, I don't know if it's hexagonal. I haven't counted. Because it has the quadrants. Like it has the corners.
Right.
Unlike the last one. Yay! Okay. Bob forgot to jump and shoot. Bob, we did over 100 episodes of Mega Man Maker.
I know.
How the fuck?
I think once it's done, you ought to bring that back for one last try.
Yeah, there's a chance. There's a chance we'll be bringing it back at some point. Our man Luigi is actually one of the 2 people who's running it now, so that's pretty cool.
For April Fools, they just put it back.
I think every single time someone in the Gigaboots fandom made a joke about that to Luigi, he's just like, no.
So what kind of boss ending we get in this time, Dan?
I don't
Any
know.
bets?
I don't know if we're gonna get the derp where he freezes doing a scream.
Come on, Twitch. Until Twitch is like, you can't use derp.
Oh, I'm sure it's coming. Man, it's kind of nuts to everything with Twitch is nuts.
Yeah, they're a Silicon Valley company.
Yep, it's terminal.
Forgot the boss music is Christmas music, says Phoenix.
What?
I don't know, man. I was like, is it some weird Christmas song?
I would
sped
lose
up?
it. I would lose it if I somehow didn't notice that. To be fair, if you do that, you can't get sued. Unlike with Mega Man 1, you know, where you could have gotten sued if you'd pulled that nowadays.
Yeah.
Simp isn't banned until January 22nd, says chat. That's good. That's good that that's the world we live in. I don't even like that word, but I think it's incredibly stupid to ban.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to be some insanely stupid thing, like some streamers were like, people don't donate as much when they get called simp.
People are getting shamed out of donating.
That has to be what it is.
Probably.
Because even as stupid and shitty as Twitch is, I don't think they're actually like, no, we have to protect the weird creeps. Like,
Yeah,
it
no,
has,
that
it
doesn't
has to
sound
have
like it.
come from somebody who has those weird creeps as their primary audience.
So Bob, we're getting it. We're getting the special version.
Love to
There we
see
go.
it.
Love to see it. I froze time with my mind found.
Free.
Oh, I like this a lot. Someone just commented that Publix brand soda is so offensive, and that's all I could read. They're
Good.
correct. That soda is disgusting. Offensively bad. It made me stop drinking soda altogether. Well, I'm fan.
Doing the
Shiny
job.
Mew, that they're not starting this policy until January 22nd, so you can be offensive for slightly more than a month. So I don't have to rush.
I can't. Like, I've made rants against using virgin as an insult on Twitter, and even I'm like, really? We're just gonna ban that? We're gonna ban simp? And, oh, okay. Because I think it's a brain dead insult, but. And they're all so like as Phil was saying, it has to be something like that, and they're all rotating around that, right? They're all geocentric orbit around that community. All these terms.
Yes, they are.
So that's kind of suspect.
The security system is scrambled. As it is, you must hit the panel there to open the door. It
Perfect.
only remains open.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
I fucking nailed it. All I have to do is go back in time. This is Prince of Persia, right?
This level's really bad.
Yeah, I'm not. It's one of the worst ones.
The only thing that makes Ray even remotely playable is the fact her version of the sniper weapon
Uh-huh.
just turns off collision.
Yes, that is great. It's great that they made this terrible character that the moment they just break the game, you go, thank you.
I still can't believe they made different weapons for her.
Yeah, that's an insane amount of development in such a bad character.
Yeah. In a mode that was for the Kickstarter goal, and no
Uh-huh.
one wanted.
Yeah, because it failed.
Oh God,
Did
they
it?
not-
I thought that
I
was the
think
one
they
that
got.
failed.
No, I think they got to Ray. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
look it up
thought-
right now.
I
Oh,
thought-
right, they got to Ray, but not voice acting.
Yeah,
A thing that was so clearly built in to the design of the game.
you can't grab it because it's inside the.
I know.
That's insane.
So I have to do this again.
That's
Oh
more
my
like
god, bleep.
That's I needed
This
that.
isn't going well.
No, there will be no Ray playthrough the Capcom Series X.
No.
No.
As bad as Mighty Number 9 is, Ray in Mighty Number 9 is so much worse. It's not even worth doing as a bit. I think that's where we've all three drawn the line. Like, no, never Ray. Nuh-uh. Nope.
I like when it slows down your dash and so it takes away the effects so you see your boot extend to infinity.
Yeah, which is why I have a million polygons in my model.
Yes.
So that way they can stretch me like
I
that.
got a hot scoop to deliver to you. On to that. Be right back.
It's really funny. So, Phil, you know, do you remember the class system in Trials of Mana? How you have to get? How far did you get in that game? Did you beat it?
I beat it.
Okay.
I beat it.
I figured as much. I can't recall you ever being like, I started an RPG and then I stopped. I broke him. I've never seen him. Oh, okay.
What is
he's supposed-
happening?
He's supposed to be shooting these missiles, but I was hitting him so hard. I've actually never seen him just sit there and
There's-
bob his head and
There's always something new.
yeah.
But yeah, what about the Trials of Mana class system?
So, to do the change class for level 3 classes, you need a specific item drop,
Yep.
which is randomly generated, for the sake of the audience, I'll cover this, from what they call a question mark seed. So you find that in a level, you grow the seed, and it grows into a random item of which each character in your team needs one for each path, and there are 2 paths.
That's more like
Feel Durin's ideal drop was literally the 8th drop for me. So what happened was I got an item for one character, used it, got an item for the other character, used it, and then it gave me every possible drop except for the correct one.
Yeah, that'll happen. Those weren't even in the original game, the third
Yeah.
one.
No,
Oh
no,
my
the
God.
4th one weren't. The 4th ones weren't. The 3rd ones were.
We've got this area under control.
Yeah, I to get the 4th ones, you have to do post-game content.
Okay. Okay. I was wondering if, like, if they added a whole system for this, that'd be extra insane. If they just translated from an SNES RPG, that would make a lot more sense to me.
See, I was sitting here and I was wondering if, like, you know how stat distribution determines what moves, what spells you get? I was sitting there wondering if that was added for this version.
Oh yeah, I don't know. That also feels like it was probably in the original, but who knows?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I could just put the collection in. To see. But
Yeah, I did buy that Switch collection, but I've yet to actually play the original. I figured I would try out Trials of Mana on PS4.
it has really
first.
not. It has really nice sprite art.
God, does it ever.
That's looking.
That's why it got so popular, and then everyone kind of went, Secret Motor's okay, but let me tell you what's real good.
Secret of Evermore.
That's what the kid with a fry up his nose would say.
I thought that game was delightful.
Yep.
I never got further than halfway through in my entire life.
I've never seen its like before. Has the factory started?
I got that game after I got Secret of Mana. I was so disappointed because it had a rather ugly American art style, whereas a lot of what I liked about Secret of Mana is how pretty it is. Man, imagine in this game you could pause and change your weapon set.
Yeah, like any other Mega Man game ever made.
Yep.
Instead, we gotta be Castlevania
Lament of
Innocence.
You know it, bro.
Genre defining.
I mean, obviously, that's why Demon Souls went and did the same thing.
Yeah. Just riding those coattails.
Fucking Iga, innovator extraordinaire. And you know, when you think of Iga innovations, you definitely think of Lament of Innocence. It had such a huge influence.
Yes. That was a fine place. You just eat it.
Well, yeah, because I had treadmills. Ignore the fact I took damage, and it really shouldn't do that if that's what I'm supposed to do.
Right?
This sucks. Please just fucking die.
No.
Oh, I ran out of...
What a good...
This really sucks. This is such a bad run. No.
You're too like disheartened by the event.
Honestly, it is hyper distracting how much of...
Isn't? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, isn't that thing's weakness the ice?
Yes. Okay, there we go. We got it. We're good. We're good. We're good.
It's sure great how, like, oh, I'm vulnerable now. Tell is under the ice.
Yeah. Yeah. They do a really good job of signaling everything in this game. They're the censored treads. Only on Xbox.
This level, the Robot Factory level just has, like, the worst aesthetic. It has, like, the aesthetic of a sterile classroom, but it's the penultimate level.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like, to me, it has the aesthetic of a single hallway from a 7th gen game turned into an entire level. Like, oh, there's a conveyor belt, and here's this texture that you would expect to see on some metal paneling on a wall. That's the whole level.
Man, we don't play the long enough in Baseling Sonda, who has the power of HDR, made him into like a burning light.
Yeah. Sonda,
Leave this to me, Beck. He's like Firestorm.
Sonda just stretched into fucking Jiren's suit.
Oh my God.
Christ.
I mean, there's a character shaped exactly like Sonda who wears that suit. So.
Oh God, I've seen that.
Oh my God, you're right.
Oh good, it spawned him in the wall.
Yes, Quigsies, the variable refresh rate is why every time we load a thing, it drops the signal. Keep in mind, this seems to be a combination of the capture card, because the TV by itself shouldn't have this problem. We tested it.
Need some more water.
I like when one of the enemies gets stuck behind Beck's stupid fucking face at the top left so you don't even know it's there.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it?
Here we go.
Please come down.
Bring it on.
Please.
Let me end this run. I'm so tired of this Xbox. You know, we don't even know if this controller works on the one. So if it doesn't, we literally have lost the ability to do multiplayer. Okay. I didn't know if it was backward compatible with the one.
Yeah, I talked about forward and backwards.
Okay.
Well, you can't get any more. You can't get any games on that either, so it's really bad.
That's true.
There it is. We did it.
If you destroy them,
Okay.
use the cells around.
It's like I'm not dead. That's good. I mean, there was no pitfall anywhere near me, but still, you worry. Gotta stand here at the tippy toe on the ledge.
I hate these fucking blocks.
It seems like they thought it was a really good idea, and it plays out to be pretty brain dead, and also it does that.
I don't even really understand how they're supposed to work.
So, if you're close enough, and this is why this concept falls apart, because you would never assume that's what's up. If you're close enough, they won't respawn.
Oh, they respawn based on proximity. That's really stupid.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, like, at all.
They're like, you know, and the sad thing is, Mega Man ZX Advent has like a worse version of them. In fact, the last level of ZX Advent is basically this.
Oh no,
Man. Clearly, I should should play a lot more inty games so I can see what's exactly just the most inty fucking core thing.
Except in that, I think if you shoot the blocks too many times, they grow spikes that instantly kill you.
Oh my! Okay. That sounds like it's the people who made X6.
Also, it's much easier to fall to your death in that level.
Stickenberg says, Dan, why? This is the Xbox's last voyage before it ends its motherfucking life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you think of a better way?
Xbox 6, the undiscovered country.
What use does Dan have for an Xbox?
That's correct. He's back. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So do you think disc-based games will work on the One X? Because
If they don't have an X enhancement.
oh right,
Because that's the
even
problem. Because it's having. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh, thank God. I almost just crafted the frame rate to 0.
That. Yeah,
Because I was playing how I normally play.
You didn't think about your Xbox run.
I didn't think this is.
I didn't understand that dashing in that wind just made you raise, so I tried to. First time I played this, I tried to go through with the propeller, and that was a nightmare.
I bet.
Yeah, because you wouldn't expect that. The only reason you'd know is because it happens in the obby level. You have to remember from back then.
You're dead, aren't you? You're dead, aren't you?
Help,
You're
please.
dead.
God damn it.
Stop doing it!
We got it.
Okay. Just as X says, that's also how he tried to do that feel.
Because that would make sense, right? It's a propeller. It's wind. You
Yeah.
would think.
Yeah.
Trinity.
I mean, I think it does make you shoot up,
Okay, at least it does that.
but getting through the blocks is really hard.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. I fucked this up already.
It is funny how this boss is actually way easier, is right? Because you can just blonk a ball straight down on top of them
Oh, yeah.
and completely dodge all their shit.
What are we doing here? No, over here. Oh, God, please.
It's ridiculous just how many things in this game would be like trivial that are instead really difficult if you could just change weapons on.
Yeah. That's always a good form of difficulty, right? When it's not the layout of the level or any of these
This
mechanics.
is a new Series X, Rush Tischenberg.
Yeah, this is a new Series X. They kept insisting it was a hardware problem, set me a new Series X. It's clearly an OS or server level problem.
Yeah.
And the thing is, because I know some people have seen some confusion with why I destroy this Xbox thing. Because I don't want an Xbox in my house, and a lot of people, I don't want a Series X in my house. Because I have the One X still, and I'm keeping that, even though, like, that would be our way to see if they fixed it, right? Because if it works on that, then it'll work on the Series. Right. Because it broke at the exact same time when they did the new stupid OS update. But yeah, anyway, I don't want to have this box because every time I look at it, I'm really upset. Like, why would I want to have something in my entertainment center that's just staring right at me, making me think about how it's not fixable? Like how I can't play games I own.
And I think we'd all use the catharsis of seeing it destroyed, too.
Yeah. And then some people just like seeing shit get wrecked. So, we're serving a lot of audiences. only one Xbox can stay on Dan's park bench. Exactly.
Series X was just too big.
I'm gonna be honest, the time during which this thing was off at Microsoft, getting fixed, quote, quote, that was pretty alright, because then I never needed to try to see if it worked. And Xbox tech support stopped calling.
Right.
And there's no expectation me to do anything regarding it.
Here's our forever long death animation.
Yeah, it's
Pretty appropriate, right?
It's yes, that's how it feels, right? That's how it feels. But yeah, no, I'll be talking to Aggro, see if what exactly we want to do, where we want to carry it out. I'm gonna make sure to get this camera out there, and get some nice 6K high frame rate even footage of us just blowing it up, doing devastating blow after devastating blow. Because Jesus, I'm so tired of this. Like, it's nuts. Feed it to a gator. Come on, the gators don't deserve that.
Yeah, we don't want to kill a gator.
Also, this is
you
one
need
of
to
the
find that really huge gator.
It needs to be a Resident Evil scale gator, basically, to swallow a Series X.
I mean, you
and be
saw those
fine.
images from the Florida gator that was that, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I did. And I thought to myself, thank God that's nowhere near me.
Right.
Gators don't want any trouble unless you're a tiny dog next to a pool of water.
In
they
which
want
case, they want all of that trouble. They'll do that one goal. So that was a really bad run. I don't think we're going to get any impressive numbers out of that.
No.
But, just so people know, I will bring up the file. The cool ending scene where, wow, that was weird. It started fading out and then, anyway, the cool ending scene.
The cool ending scene where Inafune sees that his call design wasn't chosen and inserts her in the game anyway.
Yes, it was very cool. So that's the one from today. As you can see, not
good.
It kind of hurts my run a little bit when the video keeps dropping out.
A little bit.
Just a little.
God, I need to see how where 46 minutes places you.
Yeah. If I weren't insanely busy, I might consider seeing what sort of speedrun you can place on a next-gen console, but I saw one site that was like, no next-gen console submissions.
What?
We need to figure out how that affects things. I can't remember what it was for, but...
They should really just use the game time instead of the,
They measure both.
Yeah,
Okay,
they measure
all right.
both. That's how it usually works.
And I think it goes by in-game time.
21st in the world. Wow, that's great considering this is my Xbox. So none of these runs are really, really good ones.
Right, I was going to say, it's probably on PC, right? For your best runs?
Probably, yeah. Almost definitely, because
Okay.
that loads fast and runs well.
Yeah, those are the...
And
That's the only place to play before next-gen console came out, really.
Right. Here, I'll take my last picture.
We got to use the button. One last time. Yeah.
Thank you all for your insanely generous donations.
Yes.
We will be having fun with that video. Just need to figure out what time's good for him and
Right. Don't expect it super
Spitball.
soon, but we'll get it
spitball
up
with
there.
him on like what weaponry we're bringing. And thank you, Phil, for co-hosting such a lovely stream.
I really wanted it to work.
Me
yes,
too!
we all did.
I wish the stream was Halo with the community. That would have been nice.
Yeah. Now imagine we like plant a sword in it like straight down like an Excalibur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just leave it out in a public park.
Yeah.
And then we film people walking up to it and being like, what the fuck? And then we
If a game will download for you, you'll be the next king of England.
They're like, what if I don't want that? And then they start transforming into being British. They're like, no, what's this?
Drown in it.
Hey Bob,
What's
before
up?
we go,
Uh-huh.
you think they're dropping Sephiroth tomorrow?
I doubt it. I would think it would be really real cool if they did.
Phil, do you think they're dropping Sephiroth tomorrow?
No, they haven't done that in a little bit. They usually put it off a couple days.
Okay. I think they're gonna drop Sephiroth tomorrow, and I'm gonna be like, I have a job, please.
Don't worry, it wouldn't go live until about the point we wrap up anyway.
That's true. Especially since we got a lean variety podcast. It's not like a 2-hour spoiler cast we're
Yeah.
recording thing.
Yeah, no.
Let me tell you, those spoiler casts, they take a lot longer to record than most of our variety stuff.
It'll be really lean considering what it's about.
That's true. Anyways, thank you all for stopping by. I'm gonna go finish editing. It's already edited, but I'm gonna go finish tomorrow's podcast so that way it goes up when you people deserve it. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.
Bye.